Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be slightly different in that I'm not going to be showing my face or anything. I'm just going to do a really quick video for cranberry and blueberry sauce. And I'm going to make this sauce ahead of time because school is very hectic and I have finals the week of Christmas. So I figured I'd get a head start on kind of preparing some of my stuff for Christmas now. So I got cranberries on sale at the grocery after Thanksgiving and I figured I'd make my sauce early and put it in the freezer. So this cranberry and blueberry sauce, it can be served both ways. You can do it sweet or savory. And this version is going to be the sweet version. But what I usually do is when I freeze it and I take it out of the freezer, I separate it into two batches, and in one batch I would cut up a really hot habanero pepper or scotch bonnet pepper or scorpion and let it really simmer in the sauce so that the sauce gets that really spicy flavor. And you can serve this with turkey or baked chicken or ham. Well, I like to eat it with ham, but it's traditionally served with turkey. So if you guys want to see how I do this really simple yet delicious cranberry and blueberry sauce, then keep watching. So here's what you'll need to make the sauce. And I have some cranberries. I just have two 12-ounce bags. I have 12 ounces of blueberries. An orange. I'm going to use the juice of the orange as well as the orange peel. Some whiskey, or you can use a spiced rum or any kind of rum that you want to use in this, or you can even omit this completely. I have some cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, and this is from the bay rum treats, so this is not the typical bay leaf. Some nutmeg and a little bit of salt. I also have some brown sugar. So to a pot on medium-high heat, I just added some water, and you want to go ahead and add your orange juice, and I actually took the pulp out as well. I like to add the pulp in there. And I'm actually going to add a little more orange juice. If you didn't want to use fresh, you can also use the packaged orange juice, whatever you want to use. I'm also going to add the orange peel. And I've just used the entire peel of that orange. The cinnamon sticks, bay leaf, salt. And the salt just really brings out the flavor of all those ingredients. I'm going to grate a little bit of nutmeg in there. Nutmeg is such a great addition to this. And I already washed the cranberries and I'm gonna add it in now. You also want to add your sugar and your whiskey in at this point. And the amount of sugar you add is really up to you because cranberries can be really tart. So you want to just make sure that it's to your liking, the taste of it. So maybe you can just add a little bit of sugar at the beginning, and then when you taste it at the end, then you'll know if you want to add more or if you want to leave it as it is. That smells amazing. I can smell the whiskey and the orange peel and the nutmeg. It really smells like Christmas. I'm not a huge fan of Thanksgiving, but Christmas is my holiday. I just love Christmas. And this sauce, I usually just make a base, so I make it sweet and I just package it, put it in the freezer. When I take it to Trinidad and we use it to eat our baked chicken or a turkey or ham, I put it into the pot again and I let it simmer with some pepper. So I put a whole pepper in there and I let it boil up with the sauce, and then I burst it at the end, and it's so amazing. You can even have it with pastels. It's so good. So I suggest you try this recipe. The reason why I'm not adding pepper to this batch is because we're going to use the sweet ones to eat biscuits and to eat pancakes, because we usually have a huge breakfast around Christmas time. So we're going to use the sweet sauce for biscuits, pancakes, and turkey, and we'll use the pepper cranberry sauce for the chicken, the turkey, and the ham. So what I'm gonna do is just cover this for about 20 minutes until those cranberries start to pop and they start to soften up a little bit, and then we'll add the blueberries in, and then it should be finished within about 5 minutes after that. So I'm gonna cover it up and I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. So after 5 minutes of boiling, you want to lower your heat to about medium low, or even a little bit lower than that, because you want this to cook really nice and low and slow, because you want the cranberries to develop a nice thick sauce. So as you can see, it's boiling and most of them have popped already, and it smells fantastic. So I'm gonna leave this for the next 15 minutes and then I'll check you guys back in a little bit. So it's been 20 minutes and I'm gonna add the blueberries in. As you can see, the sauce is really thickened up and the cranberries are really nice and soft. So I'm gonna add the blueberries in. Make sure you wash them properly and add some more orange juice. So you just want this to cook for the next 5 to 8 minutes and the blueberries should be nice and soft, and then we'll taste it and turn it off. So it's been about 5 minutes since I put the blueberries in, and I'm just gonna take the orange peels out, the bay leaves, and the cinnamon sticks. So once you take all the orange peels and stuff out of there, now you want to take the back of your spoon and just kind of mash the blueberries, because it's going to be quite soft by now. So it's ready at this point. I'm going to turn it off, and if you want you can taste it to see if it needs anything else, like sugar or anything, but just remember that cranberries are very tart, so you do want a little bit of that tart flavor in it. You don't want to add too much sugar. And if you didn't have fresh cranberries, you can use the canned cranberry and water it down to make a sauce, and then you can add whatever ingredients you want to add to it. So as I said, when I freeze this and I take it to Trinidad, we're gonna heat it back up in a pot, and I'm gonna add some pepper to it, some raw pepper, and let it cook with that pepper. And it's gonna be a really spicy but sweet sauce. So all I want to do now is let this cool down so that I can put it into some Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really simple cranberry and blueberry sauce. I think you guys are gonna love it, and if you wanted to add more alcohol to this you could, or if you wanted to omit alcohol, it's up to you. To me, I think the alcohol gives it an amazing flavor. So if you guys enjoyed this cranberry and blueberry sauce recipe, then give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you want to leave comments or questions, leave them below in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to see all my latest videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!